I go to Erev Shabbos. This week's Parshas Shoftim. Parshas Shoftim is the Parsha of judges, and the Parsha talks about setting up a judicial system. And the pasuk says, "Ki palei mimcha davar la mishpat." If something eludes you, something in judgment, something eludes you, and you don't know what to do, bein dam ledam, whether it has to do with blood, bein din ledin, or whether it has to do with judgment, bein nega lenega, or whether it has to do with lesions, or whatever it may be, divrei rivais v'sharecha, and there is some sort of dispute in your city, then v'kamta va'alisa al hamakam asher v'cha Hashem l'kecha bo, and the pasuk tells you what to do in that case. You have to get up and you have to, you have to get the judgment worked out. But the Kelma Magid says a drush on this pasuk, which is a beautiful drush and a very important thing to keep in mind. And he reads the pasuk b'derech drush as follows: Ki palei mimcha davar la mishpat. If it eludes you, something eludes you, la mishpat, something about judgment, if it eludes you and you don't understand, bein dam ledam, he says, if you can't understand why Jewish blood is being spilled, or bein din ledin, or why there are persecutions against the Jewish people, they're not being treated fairly, bein nega lenega, or afflictions, the Jewish people are being afflicted unfairly. If these are yipali mimcha, if this matter eludes you and you can't understand why this is happening to the Jewish people, then divrei ribais b'sharecha. You have to look to the divrei ribais b'sharecha, the words of dispute that are in your cities. And that's the reason why so many conflicts have happened to the Jewish people over the years. The infighting in the Jewish people has led to so much damage over the generations. We see it time and time again. This week we saw, Baruch Hashem, a tremendous Kiddush Hashem, and we saw what can happen when we put our differences aside and we all come together. You can have almost miraculous results that happen from just being an Am Echad, from just being one nation together and caring about your fellow Jew, caring about the next person as if it's your family, because we are a family. That's all we are. We're a tiny speck compared to the rest of the world, the Jewish people. But we're all one family. We saw what happened this week. Let's try to keep that in mind always. It shouldn't take a disaster for us or a near tragedy for us to act this way. We should always act this way. And in that schus, there should be no more divrei ribais b'sharecha, and we should all be zaycha to the geula shalema. Have a wonderful Shabbos.